that I was playing around with. So my customer shipment entry might be interesting.
While you're waiting, how do you get the lot number?
You want to click that next lot gray button.
Oh, next lot.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie.
And it'll come up, it'll say, are you sure you want to do this or something? And just say yes.
I have a question about Project Tracker with me. Just
Yeah.
any of
No, go ahead.
On the Project Tracker under the related tab, why does it not say what the sources are for each line if you have two different sources in there? Like there's nowhere in there that it shows what source or supply.
It's okay. Let's see. So on the POs tab.
No, related orders.
Okay, so your orders again, this is your customer side of things.
Okay, so then under POs, where?
Right.
Oh, okay. So it's clear to the right. Okay, my screen's always shrunk. So okay, is there a way to toggle those over, like to arrange how we want it to look like we can in real life?
Absolutely. So you can just take this. I think. You know what? You would have to do it.
That's fine. In the normal.
No, well, what you would do is you would do it in project entry, I believe. Oh no, there you go. There you go.
Oh, it came over. Okay.
Yeah.
I just like to see it. Yeah, there. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
So if you notice here, I have that I received 1,000 of this, and the other one doesn't show that I've received any quantity, and that's because that's a drop ship order. So if I look at my orders, then I can see that I have one line or two lines on it. One of these is a drop ship, and one of them is something that I've received into inventory. So again, you can check on your POs to see which ones you received, and that's mine.
Quick question, Lori. On the project tracker, I can't really see the left side all the way to the left of yours right now, but where our little red shopping carts are under the PO section, oh, it says the part number, then it has a comma, a number, comma, a number. Is that our line and release numbers that we need in the receipt entry section?
Correct. Yep, exactly. Okay. Yeah, so if my purchase order had multiple lines, it would be listed multiple times, and it would say, you know, like this PO 1060, it would say 2-1, 3-1, or it could say 3-1, 2, 3 if I had three group, you know, different scheduled releases with my supplier. So these, yeah, so with the homework that you guys got, just so you know, pay attention in your project tracker, because the ask is to have multiple, you know, different suppliers and multiple lines and that kind of stuff. So this tree over here on the left-hand side will probably be a pretty long list. Right now, we've kind of kept it simple with, a quote with 2 lines, and so that creates a sales order with 2 lines. But you have all the detailed information over here when you do your project tracker. All right. Any questions so far? Receipt entry seems kind of cool, easy. All right. So like I said, one thing that I did want to point out on the receipt entry, somebody had asked about, receiving in like the number of pallets and how many per pallet. And that's in this placeholder for PCID. That's where that will happen. So it's just, we're doing a modification because the way we want it to work isn't the way that standard Epicor works. And so we're going to make it work the way we want it to. So that again is receipt entry. I am going to minimize that.
Hold on, wait.
Yes.
I was just comparing my screen to yours,
Mm-hmm.
and I do not have the option of 3PL. And then, so that doesn't give me the option to have general and bin.
What do you have in your drop-down menu? If you click on that little arrow.
General, INSP, DMR, PCID, receiving, sample, shipping, and WIP.
Okay. So you can do general.
This is Lou. We did set up the warehouses based on the list we got during discovery. So if we didn't see a 3PL, I wouldn't have set one up. I mean, maybe that was the problem where I missed it.
Okay.
Okay.
When I'm searching my bin now, this is what happens. When I search my bin with this Stephen Gould Warehouse General, I get a huge list.
Yeah, we may have set up additional bins. Is there one called General?
No, they're all like 400 A, B, C, D. It's like all these different numbers and letters.
That's
You
what
can
mine is
just
too.
select any one of those and you'll be fine.
I put one in too, Jessa. It was all numbers. And I put like the first one 400 AB and it went through.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, you can select any bin.
Just remember where you put it.
Okay. I have to remember where I put it. It doesn't keep track of it.
No, it will in the
Oh,
part
okay.
tracker. You can find it. I'm just saying if it's before you want you to go look for it like right now.
Okay.
Yes, we want you to remember that 40054BR22AB. Yep.
I'm good. I'm not that good.
All right, so go ahead, Lynn.
That unconfirmed red sticker, I had to look it up. I didn't know what that was. If the purchase order, under where it says approved, if you don't click that it's confirmed, you just get this warning that says it's unconfirmed.
Okay.
I didn't know that either because I guess I've always confirmed them, but if you go back to the PO on the left-hand side, there's a box where it says approved and firm and all that stuff.
Oh, wow. Okay. We might need to discuss that offline
Okay.
because we're automating the approval. We might need to.
Yeah, throw this confirmed as well.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, it's nice to see something other than green, but I'm not really sure I want to see that either. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I'm actually going to ship something to my customer. So I'm going to go into, again, into material management and shipping and receiving, general operations, and customer shipment entry. So again, I'm going to do this and then I'll let you guys work through it.
where did you go after general operation?
Customer shipment entry.
And while yours is loading, Lori, so on mine I had 2 lines, but I only received one and then click save. If I wanted to go back and click and receive in the other one, I would just do the same steps again.
Right, you would just say that that's your second line.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
Thanks.
Sure. All right, so in my customer shipment entry, I'm going to go into File, New Pack. And I'm going to skip over the PCID because I'm not using that right now. I'm going to put in my sales order number. And tab. And notice my ship via comes in. I'm going to click save. And I've got my pack ID number now. So then I'm going to go into File, New Line, and put in my order number again. And it brings in my customer PO number. Just like in the receipt, it doesn't know what line and what release I'm shipping. So I'm going to put in here that I'm shipping line 2. Okay, just kidding. Maybe I'm not shipping line 2. I'm going to ship line 1. And my release 1. Again, okay, that's a drop ship. Just kidding. This is something that you can search on. I guess I already shipped my line 2, so I apologize. Let me skedaddle that. And this could be scary because of all the stuff that's here. All right, I'm going to choose an old one, I think. All right, so again, you can search on your order when you are not prepared, like me today. And I'm going to click save. Oh, and it just erased my order. Love that. Too many zeros. Okay. And then I'm going to do File, New Line. Put in my order number again. And it brings in my PO here. I'm going to search for my line and my release because I have no idea. And this might be a drop ship again. Oh no, okay. So if I had a rev for this part, I could pull that in. I don't. But it gives me my description and my customer part and the quantity that I'm shipping. It defaults from where the inventory is. I need to find what bin it's in. So I'm going to select display all bins and click search. And then I'm going to search for my lot because I obviously did not write it down. And I don't have one. That's awesome. You should have one. But notice that this defaults automatically to ship complete because the quantity is the same amount. If I change that, it would uncheck the ship complete. We'll see if I can save this. I don't know since I don't have a lot number. Yeah.
just hit next slot. It should.
Okay. Don't read any of these errors, you guys, because I'm just messing up all over the place today. So then I can go back to the summary. Now, this shipped box is a trigger for billing. You know how, like, right now, you guys in the Pro Gold Orders branch dashboard are attaching ship tickets and then changing the order status to shipped so that editing knows to pick it up so they can bill it. This is going to act like the same thing. When you click this shipped button, it'll appear on a dashboard for billing to verify whatever is needed with the shipment in order to bill it to the customer. So if you had something that, you know, you needed to have the signed proof of delivery to go with the shipment or with the invoice or whatever, you'd want to wait until you got that in and attach it and then mark it as shipped. If not, then billing's going to go in if they know that this is, a customer that requires a signed POD to go with their invoice. I don't even know if that happens anymore. And if you marked it as shipped, they would go in and try to verify and see that it's not there. So then they probably reach out to you and say, hey, this is marked as shipped, but we can't verify the shipment yet. Another thing that is over here that we've added is include freight. So if you want to have the freight amount on the pack slip to the customer, you can actually do that here. And we'll get into that in more advanced sessions. And then if I wanted to, so I'm going to mark this as shipped.
Would we upload those BOLs in this entry area instead of the PG orders then?
Yep. So you can click on this attachments and you can attach whatever you need to here. And then if I wanted to look at what my pack slip looks like, I can go to print. And preview. And here's my pack slip. So it's going to have the customer's part number and description, the quantity, the price, and the extended price. And then our system generated part number. You can also, coming back up here, you can have comments if you needed to add comments to your pack slip. You can put those here. Notice that you have shipping and invoice. So if you put comments on here and you want them to go on your invoice to your customer, you can just say duplicate and those exact same comments would go on your invoice. Another thing to point out is this invoice hold. So that flag, that checkbox gets checked when you mark something as shipped, because then it gets notified to billing that you have a shipment that's ready to be billed. They'll go in, they'll verify whatever they need to verify, and then bill the shipment, and that invoice hold button will come off.
Are these packing lists something that we send to the warehouse, or is it something that like automatically goes to the warehouse?
No, so you will need, well, depending on your setup. So if you have an attached warehouse, actually your warehouse personnel will be creating these pack slips.
Okay.
But if you're sending, if you have something at a 3PL and you need to get them a pack slip so that they can send something, then you would do this and then email it to them.
Okay.
Any questions on customer shipment entry besides the fact that I was not superly prepared with my order today? So if you guys go back and look at your project tracker, and you should have your order that is listed. So you can go ahead and go in and into customer shipment entry and ship the line that corresponds with the receipt that you received in. So I'll let you guys go through that, and if you have questions, obviously just speak up.
What if the PO that I entered was not associated to the project?
So you didn't tie it to the project when you, okay.
I just picked one of I only had a few parts that weren't drop shipped, so I don't know if it was something I did recently or I just picked something that wasn't drop shipped and it just so happened to not have a project ID.
Okay. Let me.
I had quite a few, like I did a few parts and I knew that some of them were messed up. I don't know if that's something that if I can erase parts or it would be kind of like when we were making these parts, if we could have gone through and like made sure that all my boxes were checked and everything was correct, because a lot of us had issues. I know it hasn't been just me.
Yeah, no, for sure. And that's why, again, this is an environment to play in, and if you mess up, it is not any big deal as far as the data that's getting in here. But I'm trying to get into.
These like little details really mess us up down the road.
Yeah, and that's, obviously it's fine. I'm trying to find out which, oh my goodness, I think you were working on project 199, right, Jessa?
Yes, and when yesterday, I didn't get to mention that for some reason I didn't have a PO that was assigned to it, or like when I was looking at my project tracker, it had everything but POs.
Okay, so remember we have this step where your purchase order gets created, and then you have to go into purchase order entry and unapprove it and tie the project to the release on the purchase order. The only way that the project gets tied directly with the PO is if it's a buy to order drop ship. But we're gonna find it, so.
I got the last quote you had was 1165. There is no order on that one.
Okay. Well, so I need to go to quote entry?
No, I'm sorry. Last one was 1147. Order last one.
Lori, are you able to put, oh, your
74.
it's databasing, never mind. I just want to look at your screen again. I'm a little stuck on the, like I have my pack number and my order number in, but under the line release, how did you get the line release in there?
So did you put your order number in again?
Yes, it did.
Okay, you can either tab to the line release or you can click on the line release button and search.
Just to try project 174.
Oh, got it. Now, if there's 2 in there, I should pick both of those?
One of those might be a drop ship.
Oh, okay. Oh, I know which one to pick. Okay.
The first one's a drop ship, correct?
Yeah, okay.
First line. Second line is not ordered. Sorry, I'm late, Laurie. I'll leave that second there.
Whoa, what the heck is this? I think there's like some, what is going on? Okay,
What did you do? I wasn't watching.
I don't know, some Rojas thing came up. Like I was gonna print some Rojas report.
That part?
I'm totally lost, by the way, and I don't know what to do.
You know what, Jessa, hold on, I'm trying to fix something real quick on yours.
Oh, okay.
If I reopen, Al or Lou, if I reopen this release, can I add the project to it?
I don't see why not.
I'm not sure. Give it a try.
It's open. Yeah, it's open.
Looks good.
Okay, Jessa, look at your project 199 and see if you have a PO attached to it now.
Yes.
Okay, so see what line that corresponds with on your sales order.
What line corresponds?
Hold on. Let me see.
You gotta go back and close it.
Oh, shoot, sorry. Thank you.
You say project 149 or 199?
199.
Sales order 10093, line 1.
Did you hear that, Jessa?
10009. What? 100.
Line
Okay. Okay, so I'm looking at my project tracker. I see that, and now I need to go to customer shipment entry.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of steps in this, so I really forgot
Yeah,
how
no,
to
we'll go.
start it. Okay.
It's okay. It's all right. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to go into File, New Pack.
Ship via is mandatory.
Yeah, just pull one from the drop down.
Before I do that.
Mm-hmm.
New pack. Okay.
And then click save, and it should give you a pack ID number.
I did do that. Oh my goodness.
Did you put your order number in?
No.
Okay, if you put your order number in, it should default from whatever is on that order, your ship via.
All right, back to project tracker 10093.
And hit tab.
Now do new pack.
You should have done,
You're already new pack, right?
yeah, so if you hit save,
093. Oh, yeah. Tab. Okay, now hit save.
mm-hmm,
Okay.
and you get a pack ID number. It's just two.
Oh, yes, yep.
Okay, all right, then go over and do file, new line.
And put in my order number in this field.
Uh-huh,
Tab.
and then tab, uh-huh.
I have my PO number. Okay.
So it should be line 1, release 1 from your sales order.
Hit this line release button, search.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, I have a part that I'm looking at.
All right, and there should be a quantity.
Yep.
Okay,
I need to pick a lot.
yep.
Search. I hit lot, I hit search, and nothing shows up.
Did you check the box that says display all lots on the search button, like on the search screen?
Nope, I did not.
Try that.
Still nothing.
Still nothing?
Yep, nothing.
All right, it just means that when we did the receipt, it didn't generate a lot. So just click that next lot button.
Okay.
Okay, and then save it, and then you can mark it as shipped.